Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Stacey Storino, normally from Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill, but I'm here today, and I am in, what day is it? It's day 5 of my 365-day live stream orbit to my channel. Please make sure if you're stopping by either live or on the replay, you can throw down a hashtag live or hashtag replay. I'm sampling and experimenting with appearing on my channel live at different times for the next couple of lives just to see who I'm catching when. Hey, Betty, what's going on? Betty Bowler-Jack's in the house. She's one of my superstar students. Hey, Miss Betty. Nice training session today. Woohoo, thank you. Yes, so you can, if you want to, put hashtag live or hashtag replay. It helps me to calibrate when the best time is to go live. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you click the big red subscribe button and click on the bell notification and select all for notifications, because YouTube's having a really tough time. You're welcome, Miss Betty. YouTube's having a really tough time sending out its notifications to everybody. So that's one workaround for that. There will be pre-recorded, like better production value videos that will also over time be going on this channel. I'll be doing them one playlist at a time. So look forward to that kind of content being stocked on here too. And, just in case, even if your business doesn't involve food, whether it's digital downloads, whether it's, apparel or, any sort of actual tangible product, you might still want to subscribe to Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill. So this way you can see the kind of videos that we do. We do a couple different types of videos. They all do seem to work in terms of marketing and like free advertising on YouTube. And you can also take a look in our show notes. And if you have a tool like TubeBuddy or vidIQ or something like that, you could take a look at the type of tagging that we do. It's not hashtagging, but it's tagging for YouTube SEO. And that might help you out too. So take a look under the lid. I would recommend TubeBuddy. Get the free version. It's plenty good for you to start out. Okay, so today, I did say yesterday that I wanted to at least touch upon in this video the concept of voice. The concept of voice commerce. It's been around for a while. Definitely your Alexa, your Cortana, Google Assistant, Siri on your iPhone and stuff like that. It's been around for a good year to 2 years, but it is increasing in terms of its usability, the content that's getting stocked on there, and the reliance upon which the average user is giving it. In fact, did you know that voice shopping is anticipated to reach $40 billion? That's a billion with a B, folks. In 2020, and in the UK, it's expected to go to $5 billion in 2022. Okay, both those figures are for 2022. It's like October 4th, 2019 when I'm recording this. They really do expect that approximately 50% of all people that have access to voice controls and voice commerce will be doing their ordering through it for some of their products. Because listen, typing is not as bad as picking up the phone and talking to a live person or whatever in terms of it being time consuming. It's not as time consuming. It's more frictionless. But, now it's going beyond even typing this. You're just talking to Cortana or to Siri or Alexa or whatever, and boom, you can place orders. And while that's not exactly a hot flash from the newsroom, the fact that it's so steadily and aggressively on the rise now, and the forecasts really are looking to be 40 billion in the US, oh my goodness, the US alone, it's crazy. So we're becoming increasingly over the next few years a voice first marketplace. And so if you're not using voice in your business, whether it's home-based business or otherwise, consumable goods or otherwise, tangible products that people keep and use, digital download services or whatever, it's getting to the point where voice first is the next Wild West. This is where those who are getting to be first to the platform will be expected to do better as 2020 becomes 2021 and so on. So, my goodness, I at least want to plant the seed with this live sesh that you might want to really look into what voice commerce is more specifically. Like, on one sense, it's kind of simple what it is and how you can utilize software in order to sell your products online. So Betty sells jewelry, for example. She could become a voice commerce linked business where people can literally like order jewelry just by asking Alexa. So, let's see. You can sell more and faster with voice. I'm just looking at notes. You would literally, there's software that can help you do this where you would upload your product line, your menu of items. If you're a food-based business, you would put in your actual food menu. But like if you're a business like Betty's, you would put, your product line collection into it, your items, descriptions, price points, whatever. You would want to make them very keyword rich. So if you know anything about search engine optimization or SEO, it's really important that you make your descriptions and titles very keyword rich, because that's going to be what something like, say, Alexa is going to search on, right? So you would get software. There's different types of softwares. There's different competitor platforms. Jetson.ai is one of them. And you would literally upload your menu of items to the digital voice connected product catalog, and literally people are looking to place their orders, and they can place their orders 3 times faster than searching on Google. I know searching on Google is like the fastest, most frictionless thing. Not anymore, right? So literally somebody can order like a chicken burrito with white rice from Chipotle. Boom. You can have it ordered and you can schedule it for pickup or delivery. But if you've got Alexa, you know that you can place orders through Amazon with it. Well, everyone that's anybody on the cutting edge and bleeding edge are already coming to the table when it comes to voice commerce. And so, like I said, the projections are showing 40 billion for the US in 2020 and 5 billion in the UK alone. But I'm sorry, 2022 and 5 billion for the UK. Today's voice assistants might be limited now, but they're layering in more complexities to it so that it is becoming more increasingly human-like of an ordering experience. This is why the other day when I talked about bots and chatbots, even if you're just using something like Mobile Monkey or ManyChat, and even just the free or freemium versions of them, people are seriously like wanting to use that if you're not already hooked into voice commerce, because they just sadly don't want to interact with a human being, or they don't have the time. They want to make it fast and frictionless, knock it out, nothing personal. I want to place that order. I want to ask that question. I want to access your bot-based FAQ. You can also hook things like that up into voice commerce. So what I really want my entrepreneur moms and dads to do is to really, today is just, I want to get the gears turning. We can go back and unpack this stuff more over the next 360 days of my 365-day live stream, orbit on my YouTube channel. So there can be, just like chatbots, multi-step conversations that you can build in to this SAS type of platform, or SAS is software as a service platform. So believe me, they can make this as intricate as you'd like from a beginner standpoint, for sure. And like I said, they're making it more human-like as they go. Everybody's just getting into the Wild West and grabbing up all the easy things. Think about when Facebook was new, or even 1, 2, 3 years in. Anybody who really started seriously, persistently, and consistently harnessing the power of Facebook, well, their business pages and groups are way further along than anybody who's only doing it in the last year. Now, it doesn't mean that it's too late to do something on Facebook or that it's absolutely pay for play. I very quickly want to say Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill, a whole year can go by. We either don't run ads, we don't boost posts, we don't run ads either ever, or just for 1 or 2 campaigns around the holidays to make sure that we really are popping in people's feeds. But over the last year, we haven't even done that. We don't need to. Our organic game is really good. And we've only got really super serious about Facebook with static posts 2015 into 16, and then like more hardcore in 16 through the present time, and then with live streams, not daily, but like several times a week, up to at least 5 times a week usually. Betty says starting to look into it. That's very wise, Betty. And also for your hubby's business too. Yup, because people might want to voice search his kind of profession too. They are saying that there are plenty of use cases out there now for everything from restaurants like my joint, my family's joint, to retail, okay? So like clothing, makeup, jewelry, all that kind of stuff, home decor, all the top stuff that you could sell on Etsy and otherwise. So voice shopping is set to become the next major disruptive force in retail. Again, they just want fast, they want frictionless, they want to knock it out, they're multitasking, they don't want to go out to the mall, and they don't, either they're talking to a chatbot or they're talking to their voice assistant at this point. Like it or don't, this is how it's going. And then even in hospitality, I don't know that too many people watching this channel would be into it, but who knows who you know, or your spouse is involved in hospitality, even from ordering room service to requesting like towels and assistance. My goodness, hospitality is already hinging in. Your hotels, your motels are hinging into voice commerce and voice controls. So it's called an intelligent digital concierge. So Jetson AI isn't the only game in town, but it is one of those things where, and they have a free trial, but it's not like freemium level that you can continuously use. But what I want you guys to do as of today is to really start looking into what voice commerce is beyond what I've said, and start looking at Jetson.ai and its competitors to kind of really get a sense for how you can fold in voice commerce over the course of 2020. The people who are working persistently and consistently to weave in voice commerce, we're doing it too with Joe's. We're looking into it now. We're studying up on it more now. And as I learn and implement, that will be other things that I will weave into my 365-day live stream orbit to this channel. But if you get the ball rolling and you keep it rolling in 2020, you will be those happy people that got in while there still is a ground floor, because there totally is. And throughout 2020, there will be too. You're going to be that person who, if you were on Facebook years ago and you seriously leveraged it, you'd be like the king. You'd be the category king for whatever your business is. Boom. Or you'd be up there as a thought leader and have plenty of organic reach. Well, you still can do that on something like voice commerce. But tomorrow, what I want to do is I want to introduce the concept of other forms of audio reach to increase the KLT factor, the know, like, and trust factor with your people as you're marketing and eventually selling to them as they enter into your sales funnel. And it's something that a lot of entrepreneur moms don't necessarily think about. Like, I know voice commerce and bots probably threw you guys for a loop over the last 24 to 48 hours. It's like, what? Even more? I've told you before on this channel, I'll say it again, an omni-channel approach really is a must to stay ahead. If you're already ahead in whatever kind of content category you are, whatever kind of business you are, but you can get up to the cutting edge, the bleeding edge, or at least be a significant thought leader and sales presence in your space. You really can do that if you leverage bots, which we introduced yesterday, chat bots, and then voice commerce today, and to be omni-channel with the content that you post that could be marketing related, could be sales related, and could also just be build up the know, like, and trust and get people in my email list, related. So you have to do all the things. Over the course of the orbit, I'm going to one day at a time, one concept at a time, or go back and unpack one step at a time, how you can realistically fold all that in a way that works when you're also dealing with house, spouse, kid, worship, pets, plants, your actual business, whatever kind of bootstrapping work that you're doing to bring in money parallel to whatever your business is doing. I know everybody's plates are full, but this is critical. So I want you guys to kind of get in on the wild, wild west of voice commerce and chatbots. Chatbots, at least there's freemium levels to stay at as you continue to use them and implement them. Stuff like Jetson AI does have a free trial, but it's pay to play pretty quickly on, but at least study up on it. And together we will cook up a plan for you to actually be able to persistently and consistently make use of it and to get results from it. Then it's worth paying the price and talking to your tax preparer to see how much of it, the expense of it, you can write off against income. But you cannot afford to sit this one out too long. You can't. You just can't. We can't. You can't. So tomorrow we are going to be talking about podcasting. I know, but I'm going to show you some quick and easy tricks so that you can already leverage what other kind of video content you're putting out so that you can actually strip the audio out of the video, pop it into your favorite MP3 processor, like say GarageBand on a Mac, which comes free with the Mac, right? So poof, and I'm going to show you how you can utilize that in a podcast. Perfect is the enemy of done. We don't want bless this mess. I'm going to show you the happy medium to go up. It won't take you long once you've conquered the tech. And I will have some click-by-click pre-produced videos that over the course of the next few weeks will go up that will also kind of show you a step-by-step look at the how of it. But the reason why podcasts are so important and why we're going to talk about it more tomorrow is that just like voice commerce, there's a bleeding edge that's popping up in podcasts. Podcasts have been around. They are important for reasons we will get into, some of which you've heard before. But the thing that's really going to blow your mind is the new SEO searchability of your podcasts that you didn't have at all up until either more recently, depending on the platform, or going into 2020, you will. Because as the leaders in the space are doing it, all the other platforms that you could post to definitely have to stay in step with it. I'm going to show you how to leverage SEO for your podcast tomorrow. All right, you guys, make sure if you're happy, you hit that like button, click the subscribe button if you haven't, and make sure you click the bell notification so you don't miss out on this step-by-step tour through the next year as we all go omnichannel together. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.